Hello everybody, and welcome back to Dwarf Fortress. So, I have some news. Last time, I should say, I was trying to live stream for the first time, and during that time, the fortress was growing quite a lot. I made some changes, I implemented some new ideas. We even had a siege, which we were victorious, but unfortunately we lost 3 dwarves. And today, when I was trying to edit that stream so that I can make a video out of it, I realized that the video wasn't properly stored. It was useless. The actual video was like 1 frame recorded every 10 minutes, and I'm not sure why. So yeah, it's a shame. Anyways, I think the important thing now is, wait a second. Okay, I'm back. I think that, well, the important thing now is the experience. There were a few guys there and it was fun. And now I think I will have to find a better strategy if I want to live stream and make some videos. Maybe do them as separate things. So maybe this playthrough, we can keep it as a video recorded one, and the live stream playthroughs can be different forts or something like that. So yeah, I guess that's what we will do from now on. But anyway, I also changed my settings a bit, and now I think we have a bigger UI, which I like, and we can make zoom and the dwarves look bigger, and I like that. So this is something that we can also find as a positive thing. So yeah, look at these dwarves. Do these guys all belong to this guild hall? The Sienna hall? Let's see. Here. No, this guy is from the Rainy hall. And the mechanical company. Okay. So the Sienna hall is taking people, but they're not really using it as a guild. That's fine. Anyways, so before we start, or you know what, let's start and I will anyways tell you. I want to tell you about the things that we've done on the last episode, the last stream, which was going to be an episode and now it's not. So anyways, I was trying to start cloth making industry, and it kind of failed because this wasn't working. So I have these people working with the plants and processing them constantly, as you can see. And well, they were taking all this thread over here, as you can see, but the thread wasn't being worked on. And I think I know now why. In the end, what I tried to do was just to limit some stockpiles to one loom and some stockpiles to the other. But I think I'm gonna change that now. So for starters, I'm gonna take this stockpile and I'm gonna remove it. And I'm gonna do that because I'm gonna again turn this into a big stockpile. and I'm going to allow all the thread we are working here. So we have chip, and we have pigtails and rope reeds. We don't have hemp, jute, linen, or rami. So this is good. This will take all the like this. This will take all the thread we have and we'll give it to the looms. Now, let me show you. Wait just a second. So drinks are done, rock pots, shoes, excellent. Okay, so we have some issues. So we don't have enough seeds. This is fine. We need more silver nuggets and silver bars, and we need more honey. And this is one of the issues that I was having, and I will tell you what I have in mind. So we don't have cloth because we are not being able to actually make the cloth. So I need to fix that. So this is fine. Let me come here and show you. So everything here is just the usual, what we had before. But over here, we can see what we did last time. So I started a task of shearing animals and then making some yarn, socks and gloves and plants, and then process them, and with that making some trousers, caps, tunics, robes, etc. And you see we have whipped thread into cloth, and it's 300 units, and well, it's just too much. I was trying to say, if we make the clothes in one take, maybe we can just do it once and it will be done, right? But it's not gonna work like that. So I need to change that. So you know what? Since the stream wasn't recorded, let's just delete everything we did back then, which isn't much, so it's not such a bad idea. So let me just pause this confirmation for now, and let's start deleting these work orders. So leather shoes, rope, trousers, reeds, pigtails, kenaf cotton, yarn gloves, socks, shear animal, and that's it. We are left with what we had before. All of our drinks are being here. You know what? I would like to recheck the conditions for everything. Like this. And yeah. Let me just cancel these rings. And I think we can start from here. So let's start from the beginning. We had found in last episode that our guys here, okay, so this is not a good example, but anyways, we can see that our dwarves usually have something in their heads, they have shoes and socks in their feet, they have gloves, they have a tunic or trousers, right? They can also wear some loincloths under their trousers, and they can also wear some cloaks or hoods on top of their upper body tunic or robe or whatever, right? So what I'm thinking, instead of just telling them to make 300 cloth and then make 100 tunics once per year, I think we should be more granular about it and try not to make some bulk products, right? So in order to have more care about that, we need to to actually know what we are producing. And with that, this requires a whole overhaul of our farming or animal husbandry, our crops, and of course the pigtails down here, which are not gonna come into season but until summer and autumn. This is fine. I would like to get some more pigtails going. Yes, always pigtails. And when we can kind of have an idea of how many plants we're producing, we can start thinking about how much thread we can make and how much cloth, right? So having said that, let me see something. So this should be giving to plum helmets. This is fine. Gives to sweet pots. This one, pigtails is not giving to anything. And dimple cups is not giving to anything. So I want this pigtail stockpile to come all the way up and give. This is taking, this is giving. So here, give to the pigtails. And that way we can keep them all here, right? Now, so here's a start. We have rope reeds in this plot down here and here. So these are 12 rows of rope reeds. We right now have 12 from cotton. We have 6 and 14 of kenaf. So we are basically 14 plus 12 is 26 and 12 is 38. We are getting 38 plants that will give us thread every month, I think. So that's something to take into account. And what I would like to do with that information is to ask these people, but I'm gonna do it in a general work order. So I want our farmers to process plants, right? Then I really don't care what plants they're processing, but they will be processing 32 plants every month. And this doesn't even take into account the pigtails. So you know what? Let's ask them for 50. We will make the calculations deeper later, but I think this is fine. And just in case, only if this is greater than, of course, 52, just to have a little buffer. And they will do it monthly. Right? Great. So this is one start. So this means that we can make 52 thread per month. So we have to come here and tell the people in the looms to come here and weave the thread into cloth, right? And then we'll need to weave 50 of this thread, and they will do this every month, right? Good. I think this will fail because we will have 50 plants on the summer and on the fall, but on the winter and spring we don't have pigtails, so This might fail, but it's fine for now. We'll see about that later. The important thing is to have this connected, right? So plant processing and thread weaving should be connected. I think I might even say that I want them to be connected. So must process 50 plants first, and then they can do this. We'll see about that. I have never tried that, but maybe it will be cool. So now we can make 50 items of clothing now because we have this cloth. So let's think about it. We can go here and we can say, let's count this first. Let me just filter by cloth, right? And okay, just until the socks. So with socks and shoes, there's 2, mittens and gloves 4, tunic, trousers 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There is 13 items that need to be done, but I don't think the dwarves will wear them all. So what I'm thinking, if we have 50, maybe we can make 2, and that would mean 25. Let me think. We can choose, if we choose 5, we can make 10 of each. If we choose 10, we can make 5 of each. So let me see. So I would like to make caps. I would like to make cloaks. I would like to make loincloth. I would like to make trousers, tunics. These are 5. I would like to make gloves with yarn, you know, and shoes with leather. So right now we have 5. And if we are making 10 of each every month, it means that I'm making around 100 every year, and they need to change their stuff every 2 years, so we are going overboard. So no, I'm gonna make more things. So let's make all of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we can make 6 of each, and it will be will be 48 items, and then we can leave some cloth to make bags. Yeah, this works for me. So let's make 6 caps. Let's make 6 cloaks. Let's go for coats. 6 boots. 6 loincloth. 6 robes. Also 6. No, trousers. And tunics. 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this will be 48. And yes, so 48 will mean we have 2 that will remain. And every month they will be accumulating, but that will help to make bags, to make rope, whatever we need. So I think this is fine. And all of this will only be done if the amount of unused plant cloth is, of course, greater than 50. And we need to repeat, oh wait, and it shall be done monthly. Now we need to repeat this with all of this. So I think this is a better way than what I was doing before, that is just to make 100 of everything in just one take, which I think is just a huge amount of work. So yeah, we can test this because, you know, it wasn't working last time, so I wasn't even able to check if this concept was a good one, you know? So yeah, let me just finish this and we can continue with our plan. Okay, just to recap, we will process plants, 50 of them. When we are done, we will weave the thread from these plants. And when we have 50 cloth, all of these orders will be activated. And when they are activated, now we will just consume all of these cloth and plants. Makes sense, right? Yes, I think it does. Now, since this is like a sort of closed loop, I would also like to put some random orders, but you know, I'm gonna do this in a more localized level. So I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna ask him to process plants and just 60 for now, because if we have more, well, we can do more. And also here, I'm gonna ask him to whip 60 thread. So I know this works, right? Good, so that's the first step. Now, I've been making shoes. And let me see about this. So I've been making leather shoes. And as you can see, we now have quite a lot, which is awesome, to be honest. But, okay, let me just see. Many of them are already worn. So these ones we'll sell them whenever we can. And, okay, we're not making wool shoes, no fur shoes, and we're making leather shoes for everybody. So hopefully soon enough we will have a lot of shoes for everybody and they'll be fine. But of course we will need to be making more each time. So we are aiming for a population of 200 in the future, not just yet, but that means that we will need to be making, at least right now, 80 shoes per year, which translates to a bit under 8 per month. So I want to come here and do this. I want to make a pair of, so high boots are for soldiers. I don't know if low boots are also for soldiers, but I would like to make a pair of leather shoes, but we will be making 8. And this will be done monthly. And it will be only if I have more than 20 hides. Because I want to keep the leather just in case we need to... Wait, let me think about that. So our soldiers use metal armor. So I shouldn't care too much about this. Maybe for water skins and quivers. So yeah, we can make a buffer of 15. Right? Right. So this will help us with the shoes. Now, we are waiting on the gloves and mittens, right? And here is where our chip comes into the picture. So, oh look, some quarry bushes, let's get this. So right now we have goats and we have sheep. But if I'm going to be honest, the most useful animal for us right now is the sheep. This one is producing wool every year and milk every month. I think it's every month. Or... I'm not sure. Let me check it out real quick. Let's go to the wiki. So... sheep... can be milk, but how often? Because I know we can shear them every year, and I believe we can shear them if they are male or female. That doesn't make any difference. So let me see. Let's check this. Oh no. Well, I guess I don't know how often you can milk them, but let's try monthly, if not seasonally, okay? Okay, so let's come back here. And first, let me see the order we had already here. It's not here. Which is weird, because I know... Let me see something. So here we have a milk animal order. Did I miss it? Make, brew, make, brew, make, polish, process. Yeah, it's not here. So you know what? Let's remove this. And let's also remove this, because I want this to only work on this. I want them to spin all of this thread. It's important. And when we are done with that, we can see about more thread. But now, let's see. So right now we have $20, but these are changing. I think we have 21, 22, 23. Okay, 23 sheep right now. So this means that every year we will be able to shear 23 animals. So shear animal, and this will be 23. We can adjust this if we get more sheep, but for now we will do this every year. And now, since we will have 23 pieces of wool, we can come here to the farmers and spin thread, which we will also want to be 23. Should I make it like this, or should I make like a dedicated farmer's workshop for that? I think I want to do that, you know? Like have it... You know what? I'm going to do that. Because I need more farmers' workshops here. So farmer, I'm gonna put this one here. And I'm gonna put 9, 18, 27. This is fine. So this will take wool. So now here's the tricky part. This is our refuse. Hair and wool. Yes. Cheap wool. Good. And this one will take it. And this one will take care of all the wool over here. You know what? I want to cancel this. And I want this stockpile to send it. Yes. To send it to this. Yeah, this is important. I made these other spaces so that our cows can be moved from one to another, because they didn't have enough and they were eating so fast. So yeah, I think we can come here and cancel this zone. No, but this is too small. What if I just use all of this as one big pasture? I think it will work. What about... You can expand it down here. Yeah, so we will try that. Let's call these cows, rabbits. This is called goats, but unfortunately, I have came to the decision that I'm gonna stop taking care of goats in this fort. So yeah, we'll have a lot of leather and horns and meat. But anyway, because milk is taken care of with the sheep and the cows. So I think this is too much. I mean, I even should stop having bunnies, you know? But anyway, those decisions will be made for later. Now, oh look, what happened here? So this is one of the things that I want done, because we were left in the working of the yarn. So if we will have this thread, now we need to take a loom and weave yarn into cloth. And this will be 23. And they can wait for this one. Cool. This will be done yearly, because this is done yearly. So this one will be done yearly, and this is checking for the shearing of the animals. Excellent. So now we have this chain of commands now. And with this, we can come here and tell these guys. So we will have 23, right? So let's make Did I tell them to make socks? Tunic, trousers, robe. We're not making socks. That's fine. So we can make none of this. We can make socks, gloves and mittens. We have 23. We can make 7 and then have a little remainder. So yeah. So we can make 7 yarn gloves. And this will be done yearly also. And if we have more than 25 yarn, then we can make gloves and we can make the mittens. Where is it? This. So 7 and 7 yearly. If we have more than 25, and the last one yearly if we have more than 25. Excellent. So this is basically all I did last episode or on the stream, but I was just trying to figure it out now. I think I was clearer on how to do it today, so that's why it only took 40 minutes. Okay, I mean, it took an hour more than that on the stream, but also we have some encounters, so maybe that's the reason. But yeah, so this is how I want to set up the clothing industry. And you know what? Now it is just time to see if it works. So, oh yes, let me show you another thing I did. I created some work details for some people so that they do only this. So let me just, yeah. So we have these guys that they are taking care of the thread and only that for us, which is cool. So they process the plants. We have a lot of plants right now. And I will work these guys until they're bored. Only when I see that they don't have any jobs, I will just remove these logs, right? But for now, it is important to have them do it. Also, I have this, he's actually she's actually a thresher, but I want them to be a shearer. These guys will be in charge of shearing the chip and spinning the thread. And why is this? Because we will have a lot of wool that will be brought here. So when we have that, we can ask her to start spinning all that wool. Now, I think, let me see our pets right now. If we have any animal waiting to be butchered, because I think we will need that. Okay, none of them are, so it is kind of sad, but you know, we will not be having any more goats here. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for these kids to grow and then I'm gonna do what I need to do. So yeah, so polished stones have been completed. I want to see that because I have no idea what that means. So mudstone, oh, so polished stone are these cobblestones. Nice. Speaking of nice, we need to get a lot of stone because apparently we don't have. And we need silver nuggets. How come? Okay, I love it how they go to the person but not the actual workshop. So we have tetrahedrite and galena. So how come they can't smelt native silver? Oh, because I don't have native silver. Yes, this makes no sense because what I have is galena or tetrahedrite. And we have quite a lot. So you know what? Let's ask them to smell this. And I think for 40. Let's go with 40. And and 50 galena. There we go. Good. Excellent. And now we'll see about these jobs. So one issue I have is with this stockpile. Right now, this is the other stone stockpile. You see, it takes everything, but it's full of quartzite. So I need to change that. And I think the way to do that is gonna be this. Let me remove this. And I'm gonna create these two stockpiles down here. So I need to make a stockpile that is 6 by 7. Okay. So like this. It's the same as 9 by 4, you know. And this, oh, but no, it will be for the blocks. So this will be quartzite stone. Let's go here. There we go. And now let's make this one that will be quartzite blocks. And let's go to blocks, stone, quartzite. And now we can, oh, no Simbisec, a steel shield. Nice. Let me see what's happening here. We can make bags because, okay, this is fine. Okay. And this one, okay. I will check that soon enough. Oh, we're making masterpiece cloth. This is nice. Excellent. Okay, good. So now I have to come here and what? So I think I should be doing this the other way around. Instead of choosing what I have out there, I'm gonna say all, but I know quartzite shouldn't be here. I know that obsidian shouldn't be here. Mudstone. Sandstone. Nice. And diorite. Because it's the ones we have here. We have sandstone, mudstone, obsidian, diorite, and nice. Cool. And the same here. So this one should be taking everything and not diorite. Nice. Mudstone, obsidian. Quartzite, sandstone. Cool. And there we go. Oh. I added the save game feature again every year so that I know when to stop, because I usually don't, guys. So I needed this. But we'll keep it going for a little bit. So let's just wait for this to finish. And now I remember why I removed this feature. And you know, maybe I should remove it in the end, because what if I wasn't sure about what I'm making and I wanted to roll that back? Anyways, what is saved, but for the next one, let's not autosave, okay? Good. Good, so now it's spring. And I think that the clothing industry is gonna be working perfectly. I have this stockpile here for the rope reeds. And look, all of this wool. So now that this is done, let me check, did I create the random spin thread? Shear and spin thread? No. So I want to make a random spin thread work order. And I want them to do, I don't know, 35. Look, there is our spinner or shearer doing the job. This is so cool. So we'll get some carrots here. You know what? I have been thinking about this, and with this part I want to do two things. The first one is to make a clay zone so that we can gather clay from here. I'm still learning how to do it. I need to check the wiki for that, but I guess that's fine. Now I want to remove these trees, and I will just open up all of this so that we can get more farms down here. So can I get something from here? Bitter melon, pineapples. Okay, but yeah, so with this I'm gonna ask them to this is gonna collapse on top of everybody, but anyway, who's gonna come and cut this tree? Let me see. For items, construct buildings. Oh, and you know what I need to do, and it's quite important? It's the... Hey, who's being given water? What? Wait, I knew I wanted to check on the trees, but this is quite interesting. So she's taking the water now. And she didn't go to the hospital. So it's quite interesting. Where are you going, Geshet? Okay, she gave water to somebody and I didn't know who. Oh no, she just left it here. Interesting. So let me check about the trees. What's this? You can unlock this. Oh, so they're done. Let's see. Excellent, no collapsing. This is what I like. And I will do the same over here. Just one at a time. Bags are being completed. And I'm gonna ask them to put some quartzite floors over here. So potash is done. And since this is done, I would like to come here and ask them to fertilize this. Fertilize this. And this. And maybe we'll ask them to fertilize every season, but not yet. So now these things are being done. Oh, these guys are really fast. Look, I can't keep up. Amazing. Great job. Oh. Okay. He was kind of scared, but that is fine. We're only missing one of these. And now I want to make the workshops farm plots. So I want to make this. It's really quite big, but that's fine. Like this. Excellent. And the last floor. Cool. So let me see. Okay. Okay, let me see here. So he can make cloth bags because we need more cloth. Okay. And the other ones are just equipment mismatch. And we need more ash. Cool, so let me check this out. Okay, nice. So what's up with the bags? He's making he's making bags if we have less than 40 empty bags. But we need to have cloth in order to do this. So, yeah. You see, this is important. So we will just wait for this and recheck the condition for the next one. Good. The other one was ash. So we're making potash. Let me see. So here we're making charcoal. And we're making charcoal if we have less than 100. And I didn't put the check for logs because I want to know, but you know, this is gonna be hard. Because if they start making them, they will only cancel when we have no logs, and that's a bad situation I wouldn't want to be in. So you know what? We need to make this if we have at least 60. Cool. You know what? We have 100. Why? Because let's take this down so that I can follow it and show you guys what I mean with this. Cool. Take a look at the amount of work orders. This is insane. So we're making charcoal here in the end. Let me search for the potash. Oh, this is all the way up. Anyway, let's go down. Where did... Here. So we're making potash from ash if we have less than 50. But then we will need to have, yes, let's say 12 ash. Because if we don't have ash, we can't make this, right? Now, we are making charcoal. We should be making ash. So, it's not here. It's in the wood furnace. Make ash. Because it's the main ingredient for the potash. So, please, if we have more than 50 logs, please make 10 ash every month. And with this 10 ash, we can make this potash. You know what? Let's make 11. Just for a little bit. And this can't be done if this is not done. Right? And monthly. Good. Charcoal is being made. It's being checked daily. But this is fine. Good. So we have an understanding here. Let me see what else. So somebody wanted to make some drinks, but they didn't have the fruit or leaf. Okay, so let's see about that. In 39, we have this. And I was working on these work orders. Oh. So this is the problem. If we had less than 51 blueberry wine, but we don't have the fruit, we can't make it, right? That's why this is incomplete. Cool. So let me check the others. So durian wine. We need durians. Cool. What about this one? So I guess the only one that had this issue was this one. Okay, so we don't have more threshable creatures right now. Let me check this. because I sent them to do it just random. So here, it's just as simple as going back to 23, come here and... Oh, come on. I want this to... Oh. Anyway, I think it's just a first step. Now we have all of this wool that needs to be spun. Okay, so why is this one here? Oh, look, these guys are socializing. We still have one person that is angry, and I don't want that. But we'll see about this. So, is it the carrot? No, this is... Okay. Is it this one? No. I am not sure which one could it be. I am looking at the ones that don't have enough materials here. Maybe he was canceling this? No, it was at Allah. Yeah, let me just see which work orders are active. None? Okay, I don't understand this. But anyways, let's continue. Everything is going quite nicely. Now it is time. I would like to be able to remove this, because it makes no sense whatsoever. But now I would like to see... What's this? Oh, the keys. So we have a lot of thread, and not so much in the terms of cloth. But he's working on it, so this is fine. So this is so cool, guys. Now, I wanted to have a stockpile for empty bags, and it's not working. Who's this? A human swordsman? Why? What is this girl doing? All right. Let me check this real quick. This shouldn't be here. Oh, a skirt? Should we give this to somebody? So he wants a ring. I wanna test these other nobles, because I would like to know what they do. But you know what? I think Fath is married. So let's see about that. He's married to Urist. So I want to give that skirt to her. So how can I do that? Nosiminok. Nosiminko. So I want to come here. Nothing's room. Nothing being cut. Okay, so it's a family heirloom of moth cat cross ceilings. So shouldn't this person have it? Moth cat? Oh, he's actually in charge of the wood. Interesting. No, I don't want this. Okay. Anyways, let me come here and see weapons, because we have some weapons over there that we can bring. You know what? Let me say all except spears, except maces, except short swords, except crossbows. Oh, okay. And yes, I think this is all my dwarves are using. Let's not bring battle axes nor picks. And the training weapons. Yeah, let's start by doing this. Because I have so many things that I need these guys to bring so that we can sell them. Look, iron whips, silver whips, copper whips. Okay, this one we can keep. Unomebal, the warhammer, nice. We have our spears. We have a lot of spears. Maces. Crossbows. Oh, look at this. So, yeah, look, this dagger and bows. All of this I can sell. Training axes, swords, and spears. Good. So this is fine. Oh, and let this continue. So guys, I think that for now this will serve as a good recap of the state of the fortress. I don't know, I'm starting to think that maybe we need more planters because all the planting tasks are not being done. Let me see, what are these guys doing? There's no way for me to know what they're doing here. Let's find Urist. Oh, sleeping. She's not very happy. Pray to Sultan, burn no. Acquire objects, eat good meals, craft objects, be with family and friends. Okay. What are these cows doing here? Let me fix that real quick. So, oh, that's what they're doing. So, yeah. Somebody please bring them. And just before we finish here, I think our guys want to acquire objects. And they also want to... Oh. Let me just grab some pigtails real quick. Because apparently they're dying on the floor, which is sad. So my guys want to acquire some objects. And I think that one way to do this is... Oh, the lambs are growing up. Nice. What's here? No. So is by asking our craftsmen to do stuff. So you know what? Let's come here. Go here. This is the problem. So I would like them to do... Oh, come on. Again. Here. Some figurines that maybe we can make out of... Let's try from bone and from horn. And what else? So they can make amulets, bracelets, crowns, earrings, rings. Let's make bracelets. Let's try this. So that perhaps this will make us things to acquire. I want to see the piles for them, which are... Oh, here in 24. We have quite a lot of skulls and bones. Okay. And wax, but where is the wax? It's all here because... Okay, I don't want this here. I don't want this here. Cool. And I guess those finished goods will come here. Yes. Simple as that. All right. So I think things are now falling in order. I still think that the planters are quite busy and time is not enough to plant and to harvest. Let me check down here. We have a lot of dimple cups and some webs. This is nice. What about our soldiers down here? You know what? I would like to make them like a little dining room, you know? And let me check something. Okay, no, the miners are not just mining because that would be a mistake. And you know what? Let's do something like this. And with some stockpiles of food and drinks. And the keys are being mischievous. Oh, what's this? So the forgotten beast Nor has come. An enormous python composed of vomit. Oh wow. It has large mandibles and it squirms and fidgets. Beware its poisonous gas. Oh no, where is she? She's close to our farms. This is bad. I guess I will call these guys here, just in case. And let me follow this vomit snake. Oh! Why isn't this following her? Oh look! It's attacking the troglodyte. And troglodyte is dead. Where is she going? This is so scary. Okay. Let's continue following. Oh. It left? No way. Guys, I swear I was actually scared about that. But apparently that was nothing to be scared of, you see? No longer showing here. Oh wow. I swear I was kind of nervous. But ooh. I'm happy that it didn't go to a tragedy. Now let me see what's up with the planters. I think the goats are growing up now. No, they're still kids. No, I think it's time to take out the rabbits. I mean, it's sad, but we have to do it. And this way, we can rotate our sheep between these different pastures. You know what? I can remove this, and this one I can just add it here. And let's see if we can harvest anything down here. So we have some natural dimple cubs and pigtails. We need to take advantage of that. And what else can we do here? Let me see. Okay, let's add some. Oh no, these are pedestals. Okay, this is fine. So nice blocks are being completed. Excellent. Because it is time to come. You know, I was looking for nice here because I was out of nice. So that's why this was being done. Because, oh, let's do some wax crafts. Like this. I want to continue putting the floors here. Wow, I'm still kind of checking for that. Forgotten Beast. That was quite. Oh, we have so little blocks. That was quite a scare, you know? But I'm glad it didn't end up poorly for us. Right, so I think I can only do one more room. Yes. Before I have to make more nice blocks. Do we even have more nice blocks? Or I mean, stone. So we only have one nice block, but boulders, we only have 66. So we need to mine some more. Like a lot. So in order to do that, I'm gonna ask these guys. Where are they? Oh, here. Yeah, I'm gonna ask them to keep digging here. Maybe this can turn into a different place, but this isn't yielding a lot of material, not really. Your ruler has arrived with a full entourage. Your tribe inside is now the capital. And with continued fortune and toil, the legend of a true mountain home may yet be written. Oh wow! What does this mean? An egg? But is this my ruler? No. Okay. So this woman came alone. High Master Woodcutter, Proficient. Okay. So welcome, Sanek. Tell me about you. So she has the ability to focus. She's very greedy and somewhat scatterbrained. She tends to make a small mess with her own possessions. She's curious and eager to learn. She has little interest in joking around. She is not particularly interested in what others think of her. She is generally quite confident on her abilities when undertaking specific ventures. Okay, she likes working outdoors. That's good because she will be cutting trees. So you know what? Let me do this real quick. And let me come here and see about the woodcutters. So let's check Etep. With his crown. So he has a little family here. He's constructing a building. and his skills. Woodcutter level 6, so you will no longer be a woodcutter. Yeah, I think I'd rather have you as a clothier. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. And wait. So let me check here. What's this? What? Oh, they picked it up. So we have Solon Midoriton, Solon Power Hall. He now lives here, I guess? Or is he just visiting? I don't understand this. Will they live here now? Yes, they will. Oh no. This is quite intimidating. Let them. So this is the queen, Oshrir Doren Tabum. Nice. She needs a royal throne room. Well, you know, royalty. They're not really quite talented, but they just were born there. Interesting. So, you know what? I think this is a good place to leave it, guys. Let's just come here and say episode 13. We became the capital. And okay, this is kind of done. This is in progress. This is something that I still don't understand, but okay. But we will need to make a throne room for our queen. So, okay, this is a nice task for the next one. And yeah, I think, yeah, this one I figured out that it was because of the biome that they were not growing. How to work with clay. Okay, this one. And this is excellent. So guys, I want to thank you all for watching, and hopefully you liked it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.